This video covers our chemical and herbicide messages through workflow. As you can see on the screen, we've received a new message. When we look at that message, we're being told we've got a new workflow, 3 stops starting in Syngenta, Omaha, delivering to Wynne, Nebraska. Once I've read this, made note of what my order number is, you go ahead and delete this message. Everything from this point forward is done through the workflow icon. The first screen shows workflow trips. It's going to state that our first stop appointment is at 3:30 p.m. The last is at 4 p.m. If I click on the trip, now I'll see a detail of all the stops that I have in the trip. First, beginning with the begin empty, a live load at Syngenta in Omaha, and a live unload at Wynne Transport in Omaha. To see the detail of any stop, you go ahead and click on that stop, and you'll now see that you're at the workflow stop details. Once I've made all notes of the details for the order and the stops, I will then choose to start the trip. I'll go back into workflow, select the first stop, which is my begin empty, confirm that I'm hooked to the correct trailer, make note of any stop references or special instructions, and complete the arrival form. As you can see in this message, it's all pre-filled out. You just need to confirm that you have the right trailer that you're being instructed to have. At this point, we've sent an arrival for the begin empty. If we proceed with leaving the property, it will automatically depart us. If for some reason that's not done, you can go into workflow again, select the begin empty stop, and state that you're physically departing. We've proceeded to go load at Syngenta. Upon arrival, you should get a warning coming up on the screen stating that it appears you've arrived. If you do not, you'll go into workflow, select your live load stop, and select arrive. Once you show you arrived, the pickup form will stay up on the screen until completed. You must fill out everything that has a red asterisk next to it before clicking send. We're going to start with, can you make it on time? We're going to enter a quantity. Enter a bill lading number. And then hit send. Similar as the depart for the last stop. At this point, you can basically leave the facility and it will automatically depart you. If for some reason that doesn't happen, you go back into workflow, click on the stop, and depart. As I make my way to the final delivery, I should get a warning saying that it appears I've arrived. If not, you go into workflow, you click on the final stop, and state you've arrived. As you might notice as we went along, each of the prior stops had deleted. They clear themselves out once completed. If any stop still remains in there, it means something is not completed. For the delivery, we'll do similar to the pickup. We want the amount that the customer signed for. The delivery bill rating. And to select the delivery method. Was it by scale, meter, or other? Once complete, you go ahead and send the message. Once you've completed the delivery and sent that message, you can leave the stop if you want to manually show that you departed. You'll go back into workflow, select the stop, and depart. Upon arrival to your last stop in the trip, it will have already sent a request next load back to dispatch. You either get an email saying that there is no planned load or your next planned load will come out. You want to make sure that when you're done with all your stops, your workflow is grayed out. That way you know that the order's been completed in full.